take a foul.
Pass lobbed inside to Johnson, and Johnson called for an offensive foul, using that elbow, so the Knicks will get it back. In conference at 21-17. Although they just finished a nice homestand. Baker fouled on the pass. Foul's going to go against him.
And then minimize your mistakes. This team is chasing bigger things than just a playoff spot.
Courtney Lee, pull-up shot is good. Knicks again mathematically eliminated, so they've been playing. Hernangómez, a lefty hook shot, about a foot short. Although Hernangómez has become a nice offensive player.
He has, but he has to put that in the mothballs right there.
Horford backs in easily and gets the layup with the foul. And that's where the rookie struggles, but a lot of guys will struggle against Horford, who's got a chance for a three-point play.
Struggle is a different way of putting it, awfully nice way. This is just bad defense. That's a direct line attack by Al Horford with no fight at all.
Brings it back out. Horford guarding him. Shot clock down to 6. Crowder got hit on a screen. Hernangómez throws it down. Nice pass. Crowder got whacked on the Hernangómez screen and had to stop. And Crowder shake it up. The delay of game is called against Boston.
You know, everybody slips screens now. Now that'll send a message right there. Full bodies.
Public this year, a short stint with Philadelphia earlier this season. And a foul away from the ball. Amir Johnson picks up his second foul.
Mike, is Amir Johnson the last? Like, he went high school. Is he the oldest? Yeah,
the last one to go from high school to the NBA before they changed the rule. Horford has had an excellent first season here in Boston. Hernangómez left open, knocks down the shot. And the rookie from Spain leads all rookies in field goal percentage. Jeff, what are your thoughts on, you're talking about him a little bit. How good can he be? Can he be a starting center in the league?
Well, it all depends on his defensive development. You've got to be able to guard pick and roll. Not so much your own position that we saw earlier. It's not like people are going to post you up, but you've got to be able to guard pick and roll. And it starts with being important to you.
Hernangómez gets inside, has it knocked away. Thomas got his hand in. Horford handling the ball nicely. Kicks it out in the corner to Smart. Well, Hernangómez obviously is starting now, but Joakim Noah first out with an injury and then the suspension. As Horford tied up, falls down, and a loose ball foul is going to be called on Chasen Randall. Well, let's send it over to Lisa. 55% from the field. He is 3 of 4 so far today. Courtney Lee, little runner.
He's had a nice offensive game so far today. Anthony's clearly still their best player.
And his talent's got to dictate that he ascends to being the best player. Because
I thought of it in that way.
I appreciate that you acknowledge it. It's a big time lob pass and finish. Al Horford thought it did not go in. That's a made basket by Porzingis off of a lob.
Porzingis got a kick out of it. They've been throwing the lob to him a lot more often, and obviously a guy his size and his skill level. See, Horford got the rebound ready to outlet.
That's got to be a technical foul. Lack of awareness. You just got dunked on.
And a foul away from the ball.
The two bigs for the Knicks play with the fire of Ron Baker. See, because this is inexcusable right there.
And it's been the problem all season long. Porzingis. That's strong shooting touch. He's now 6 of 10. He's got 13 points. By the way, with James Harden, of course, one of the MVP candidates is Amir Johnson. May have gotten away, lost it as Baker comes the other way. Baker to Lee. Lee inside. Nice pushing of the ball, and it's back to 12 again.
Now.
Nice feed inside. Good catch and finish from Hernangómez. Knicks have cut it to 10.
He's got great hands, and he's got a good feel around the bucket. Nice find by Courtney Lee, but he's just got excellent hands, feel for the game around the basket. That's why he's got to hold himself more accountable defensively.
Baker, Hernangómez fakes, drives, scoop, finish, can't get it to fall as Johnson has it.
But I agree with you. Hernangómez is a starting center in this league. But you got to pull him aside and say, I want to start you. I want to play you a lot of minutes. But you've got to do a better job defensively, at least battle and compete, because I can't play you watching what I've watched the last couple of minutes.
After that, a technical foul's been. There were a lot of possibilities with the name as Vujic has it. Inside Hernangómez, good looking jumper there. Celtics up by 14. What do you remember about that? I mean, obviously the team, it was in the 50-game season because of the lockout. The team snuck into the 8th spot, had to go 6-2 in the final 8 games to get there, and then had that great upset against Miami in that first round.
Well,
oh, Horford throws it down.
wow. Well, I'll say this. We played awful basketball most of that shortened season. And then we had a great comeback win in Miami. And from there, it sort of clicked. And we weren't a typical 8 seed. We were, you know, a really good team. We had traded for Sprewell and Camby. And then
they'll improve to 50-27. They shoot 56% from the field. And win this one easily, up by double figures the entire second half. Isaiah Thomas' streak of 30-point game comes to an end, but he only played 24 minutes. And had 19 points in those 24 minutes. So, Celtics.